Hey everybody, Humble Goop here, bringing you an achievement guide in Black Ops 2 Zombies on the new buried map. Now, the achievement we're going to be going for is Awaken the Gazebo, which is to pack-punch a gun on round 1 without using a gun in the locker or, you know, your bank money. So the first step is going to get the Remington Chalk, which is going to help us out because that gives us 1,000 points on the spot. Alright, now what you're going to want to do is get your partner to open the general store door for 750 points. Now this will obviously give you access to the trample steam and all the parts you'll need, and this is going to be your next step, building the trample steam, which will also help us in our third step. So, all the trample steam parts are in that one general store. You don't have to worry about running around the map. They're all in one place. There's 2 on the bottom floor and 2 on the top floor. So, you're going to commence in building it, then you'll be done with this step. Alright, now that you have the trample steam built, you're going to pick it up and take it into the barn, which is where we're going to need to place it, because we're going to need to come across a big gap that you could jump, but it's a lot easier to use the trample steam. So you're going to line it up correctly so you don't miss it or anything or hit the roof. Then you're going to obviously just, you know, leap across using the trample steam. Now that we're across, we're going to have to make this jump to this roof into the gunsmith, which is where you'll see your third step, which is all the wall guns. You're going to have to pick all these up to get enough points to actually, you know, get 5,000 or 6,000, or I ended up with 9,000. Now you're going to look around the map for these question marks and you're going to draw them on the wall. You'll get 1,000 points for each gun that you draw, but on the last gun you get 2,000 points for completing all of them. Now, you're going to obviously complete this over and over again. You're going to go back and get all the guns, the AN-94, the AK-74U, the PDW, and the SVU. Alright, now we're going to move on to our next gun, the SVU Sniper Rifle, and we're going to go put that on the top floor of the saloon. How are we going to get there? We're going to go through the tunnels located in the barn. Yeah, the barn, not the bar. Duh. Alright, so we're going to go through the tunnels located in the barn. And now that we're going through the tunnels, just had to stop and look at that there. You're going to meet this gap, and you're going to want to jump over that gap, or else you will fall, and you don't want to fall. Now that we're in the barn, you're going to have your partner come and open up this couch right here. So that'll help you out later. I'll get to that later in the video. But after that, you're going to actually go to the question mark on the wall, locating where you're going to draw the SVU, getting you another 1,000 points. So after you draw it, there you'll have 1,000 points. Boom. Alright, after you do that, you're going to want to move on to the sort of fourth step, third and a half step, which is letting Leroy out. We still have guns to do. This is just obviously going to help you later on. You're going to let him out, give him the booze, he'll bust through the barrier, and he's a world of help, trust me. Go, Leroy, do it! Alright, now we're gonna go get the AK-74U, and where we're gonna, you know, draw it on the wall is located over by the speed cola machine, and obviously there's a zombie there, so we're gonna have to wait for my friend Caden, White Kid, whatever you want to know him as, to get the zombie out of the way. Luckily, he's a good teammate, and he did so. So now we're gonna have to put the trample steam down, line it up, and immediately go down afterwards, because Caden, White Kid, can't seem to, you know, distract 2 zombies. So now we have to wait for him to get us up, and once we're up, we're gonna head on over to Speed Cola. Yay, we're up. Now we're gonna go over to Speed Cola. Forgot the gun, had to cut right there. Draw the gun on the wall. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, it's the AK-74U. There's another 1,000 points for you. Now we're gonna get the PDW, and we're gonna go over to where we're gonna put the PDW. Okay, now you're going to have to find your way back into the saloon to get booze for Leroy. Failed there on that jump. Anyways, yeah, you got to get booze for Leroy. Obviously, he's going to have to bust through some barriers. Now we're going to be back in the general store to get down into the courtyard, which is basically where everything is. You're going to come to the fountain in the middle because there is some barriers over there that Leroy's going to have to destroy. Excuse me. And you give him the booze, long distance range. You actually get points for destroying the barriers. Depends on the distance about how many points you get. Almost failed here. Almost crapped my pants because if I failed, I would not be able to get the achievement. I would have had to spend 1,000 more points. and it would have been a whole mess. Anyways, you find your way in the church, you go upstairs with the chalk that you have, and you know, draw the PDW on the wall. For this one, you get 2,000 points, which gives us a subtotal of 9,000 points. Beautiful. Now we just have to do one more step, and that is going to get the B23R. Now, how are we going to get back over, you ask? Well, actually, I don't know. I didn't get this one. Just kidding. We're going to use the trample steam to get back over into the next section. Then we're going to run over to the B23R High Caden to buy it, obviously. No duh. Anyways, it's 1,000 points, so you're a little in the gray. You still have 7,000 points, plus you need to use 1,250 to buy your way into the mansion. Hefty price. You're going to grab your trample steam from there and come over here into this far corner of the mansion and put it right in front of this stone wall. Not right in front of it, a little behind it, kind of next to the tree. Now, a cool thing you could do is you could actually get over without having to bust through the barrier. It's a little sketchy and a little glitchy, I guess, but you can do it. So I recommend doing that unless you find another way. So now we're at 6,000, I believe, and now the scariest part is here. We have to avoid these freaking witches that steal 2,000 points from you every time they touch you. Luckily, I didn't get hit, but I almost did actually right there. I don't know why I ran at her. This is probably the scariest part of this whole achievement, and the part that you cannot mess up, because if you do, you're done. That's it. You can't get the achievement. Anyways, I didn't get the perk, so I knew there had to be a couple left. I wasn't sure how many, so I just chilled here and I shot her, and I'm still like, I don't know. So you do have to wait for a little bit just to make sure, because if you do get hit, that's done. You're done. Everything's done. Anyways, I thought it was safe to go, so I made my way to the maze. Now, I sped this part up for you guys, so you won't have to watch my whole thing in here. I love the voice of them. And they're sped up, by the way. It's just hilarious. Anyway, so yeah, you have to find your way through the maze. I'm sure you've done this a billion times before. And it randomly generates, so I'm not going to do a tutorial on how to get through the maze, because it does randomly generate, and it's not going to be the same every time. Alright, so now that we're in the maze, I guess we might as well, you know, sit back and talk, you know what I mean? No, I'm kidding. Anyways, yeah, this is my first video, guys, on my Humble Goop channel. Go subscribe to 116. That used to be my old channel with my other friends. So go do that, but also subscribe to my channel if you want some more zombie videos. I'll be doing every type of video, if, you know, whatever you want. Anyways, I'm winding up coming into this, you know, greenhouse or whatever, coming into the actual, you know, Pack-a-Punch room itself on this awesome spiral staircase, and we've done it. We're good. We're good. You're good. Once you made it this far, you're good. All you have to do is put it in the machine, and boom, you're gonna get the achievement in no time. Anyways, I'd like to say thanks for watching, everybody. This is my first video, so like it up, subscribe, favorite it. There it is. 30 gamer score, Awaken the Gazebo. Thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Noah. Or yeah, my name's Noah, by the way. But this has been Humble Goop. Thanks for watching, everybody. I love you.